Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we are going to make a couple of the simplest bracelets, and it's going to be a stack. So this is it's going to be a fun little video today. So our encouraging word for today is stay focused, and I'm having a terrible time today staying focused. Oh my goodness, I've been all over the place. We're trying to replace our pool. We're trying to clean off the back porch. We've got company coming, we've got company coming in May, June, and July. And yeah, I'm having a really hard time. We're going out of town this Thursday to Tampa, and I'm just having a really hard time focusing. So anyway, I need that encouraging word today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today, though. These, oh my goodness, so these are the new Pantone strands. There are some beautiful colors. Let me grab them. Okay. So this is macchiato. This is beetroot purple, which totally looks pink to me. This one is not labeled. It's very red, but it is not labeled, so I'm not sure what its name is. This one is Skylight blue. This one is classic green. This one is Tangelo. And last but not least, we have Empire Yellow. And they are so, so pretty. So this is the macchiato strand. And what we're going to do today is make a stack of bracelets. So, so easy. So this is some of the Jesse James Beads Ombre Enamel Chain. This comes in a bunch of different colors too. It is so pretty. Look at this. So you're going to need a strand, a Pantone strand of your choice. The ombre chain of your choice. This is Jesse James chain. It's just little hearts. It is so cute. It's in a rose gold. And then this is a new strand, a pastel peach. And look how pretty it goes with that Pantone strand. Okay, so we're going to be using these. We're going to be using some 12mm jump rings. I've got some 14mm and 12mm lobster clasps. I have a couple of rounds of bracelet, focus Wendy, bracelet-sized memory wire, goodness gracious, in gold. And then I've got some jump rings. So this chain has really tiny holes. I'll show you how I cut it here in a minute, and you need some thin jump rings for it. And then I have some thicker ones to hook the lobsters on with. And then these 12mm are what the lobsters will clasp to. But you don't even need any stringing wire, nothing. This is so, so simple. So first of all, I'm going to get out my memory wire cutters. Memory wire is made of tempered steel. So you want to use special cutters. So we've got those. I have my regular cutters for my chain. And then I've got my tweezer nose pliers. And you're going to need your round nose pliers. And I think that's about it. Okay? So, this is so simple. First of all, I'm just going to cut apart my first strand here. My pastel peach. Now, these are so pretty. The way they're strung on here, you honestly don't even have to do anything to them, okay? You can take this, string it on this memory wire, and it's going to look beautiful just like it is. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I told you this is the easiest stack bracelets you will have ever made in your lifetime, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to string these on straight off of the strand, right, just like they are on there. So, so pretty. We've got sparkle, lots of sparkle. And as you noticed, I didn't trim my memory wire yet. I'm leaving it in the loop, in the coil, because I want to see how these are going to look when I get them all on. And I don't really want to trim it up yet. Okay? So, I don't know where this guy went, but he's going to go right here. It really doesn't matter. I mean, they're so pretty all together that you can literally just pick it up and string it right on in any random way, and it's going to look really cool. When I laid these down side by side, I was like, oh my goodness, the colors are so, they just match so perfectly. The Pantone strand in macchiato and this pastel peach strand. I just couldn't get over how pretty they looked. together. And again, I'm just putting them on just like they are on here. So if you have a gift that you need to give somebody, look at this. Look how quick and simple this is going to be. I mean, it doesn't even require any stringing. And then we're going to do these guys. These are really cool little triangle shaped beads. All right, we've just about got this strand on. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is come around here with all my beads, and I just want to see where it's going to lay. So if I come down here to the end, I can go ahead and make my loop on the end where I was stringing or putting them on now. So I'm just going to make a small loop with my with my round nose pliers. I'm just coming under and just turning it. You have to be a little brute force there, but you want to make sure that your wire touches here so that you have a complete loop, okay? And nothing's going to slip up in there. And now I'm just going to take my beads. I'm going to put them all together. Which way am I going there with those? I think I was going the wrong way with those guys. Let's go back. All right, just like this. And I have got a beautiful little memory wire bracelet round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cutters, pulling these beads all tight and leaving enough room. You want to leave enough room to make your circle under, but not too much room, okay? You don't want a big gap in there, but go ahead and cut it. And then just take your round nose pliers and go ahead and roll your loop. Just like that. Make sure that it is closed all the way. And look at that. Beautiful. Okay? Comes right around the wrist. If you wanted to, you could put a little chain and clasp on it, but I don't think it even needs it. It's beautiful. Now we're going to do this one. Same exact thing. So I'm just going to take it, and I'm literally just going to string it on just like it is on this strand. I'm not even going to change anything. Just stringing them on. If you had a teenage girl, I mean, these are very, very on trend right now. These stackable kind of boho mix and match bracelets. Very, very on trend. So make a great gift for just about anybody, really. And where you're using the memory wire, you don't have to really worry about making it adjustable. Now when we get to the chain, I'm going to show you what to do so that it will be adjustable and can fit pretty much anybody, okay? So just get these beads right on, just stringing on exactly like the strand shows. Just like this. Okay. Really couldn't get any easier. I mean, I'm not even having to make any design choice here. I'm just putting them on just like they are on the strand. Somebody at Jessie James Beads made this design choice for me already, and they did a great job. Okay, so just stringing it on around till I get all these beads on here. Last few little guys. And I'm going to do the same thing as before. I'm going to go ahead and roll my loop under here, making sure that it touches. Okay. Then I'm going to make sure that I've got all my beads down where they belong. Okay. And I am going to cut, giving me enough room to roll back a loop. And I'm going to do my other loop right under here. There we go. So there's our second one. Look how easy and simple, and look how pretty those look together. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Now we're going to step it up a notch. We're going to make a couple of ombre bracelets with this chain. Okay, so all you need to do is measure, you know, around however long you want it to be. So my wrist is tiny, and by the time I add on a clasp, it's really tiny. Oh, come on now. These get tangled up. Oh, come on now. Well, okay. All right, so this chain is really cool. It's a chevron, and it's got these little holes right here. You can see that. And the loop. So the loop goes into the hole. So what I need on this end, or what I want, is a loop. Okay? So I'm going to take my pliers, and I'm going to my cutters, and very carefully cut inside like that, so that I keep that loop intact. Okay? And on the other end, is this loop cut or not? Yeah, this loop's cut. So I'm going to have to trim this one off. And I'm just going to carefully go in and just trim it off so that I try to leave the little hole intact. And you may have to just kind of finagle around with it a bit, but it'll come loose here if you are just careful and trim gently. You can take your pliers and try to grasp it and get it out of there. It's just the little loop part. Well, for heaven's sakes, it usually isn't this hard unless I'm on video. I say that all the time. It's the truth. Okay. Get that little bit out of there. It's easier to cut the holes and have the loop poking out, but I don't want to waste the chain, because I would have to waste another piece to do that. So I'm just going to see if I can get this one out of here. If you have precision cutters, it's a very good thing. My cutters, I actually just got a new pair of cutters. I'm so excited. I'm going to do a haul. My friend Mandy and my friend Joey and I we found a new bead store in Orlando. We tried to go to Bead Time, but Bead Time was closed just that day. So go figure, right? I mean, the one day that we decided, they're normally open Monday through Saturday without fail. Well, they were closed. And so we pulled up to it and we were like, oh no, they're closed. So we started Googling and we found this other place, and it was like, we called to make sure they were open, and they were. And so we just went, and it was like this warehouse, like back behind. I mean, we were like, where are we even at? But it was a fantastic little bead store. They had great prices. You would never find them if you weren't looking for them. They didn't really even have a sign out by the road or anything. But yeah, we found a new place, so we're excited. So now we're going to have to get together and go to Bead Time and this place. So I am going to get a group of people. We're going to plan a date, and if you are in Florida, or not, if you just want to come down for it, we're going to meet at Bead Time. It's in Orlando, and I can't remember the name of the road. I'll have to look and get the address. But if you're interested in coming to that, and I finally got that loose, we're going to meet at Bead Time, and we're just going to hang out, and we may go get lunch. Who knows? But if you're interested in coming, please email me. I will put my email in the description box below the video, okay? And we're going to get together a group of people to go. All right, so here we have it. I am going to take this little jump ring. Now these bracelets here, these little holes are teeny tiny, so you gotta use a smaller jump ring. But see, that one goes through. I'm gonna put that on. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and attach my lobster. I'm using the gold lobsters on this ombre chain. Just like that. Make sure you have those jump rings closed up really good too, because this is thin little chain, and it could slip out if you don't have them closed good. Okay, so there's that. Now on the other end, I'm just going to attach a ring. I'm just going to do one ring on the other end because I know that this will fit me. But if you have, if you're making it for someone and you don't really know the size of their wrist, please tell me you're going to go through there. I may have to get, no, he went. Okay. Then you can use 2 or 3 jump rings. So if you attach 2 or 3 of these jump rings together, then it will be adjustable. Okay. So here is our cute little, I'm not going to try to buckle it because it's hard to do with a lobster on me, but there's our cute little ombre. Now, I have enough to do another one of these if I want to. And see, as you can see, if I can get it untangled from this heart chain, which is really bent on staying hooked onto that. So this part of it is going to be even pinker. See, it's the ombre. It's going to be pinker than the other one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut. I'm going to go down just a little bit on this one. And I'm going to cut right here. So I've got my hole that I can put my jump ring through. Let me go ahead and get this. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take 2 jump rings. Now, is this not the easiest thing, you guys? I mean, it's so easy, but wait till you see them stacked. They are so pretty. And it looks like you put so much work into something that you really did not have to do much work at all on these. You could make these up. These would make great Christmas gifts. Stocking stuffers. I mean, just really awesome. So I'm just going to hook the ring onto this one. I think I am. I swear I've had more bloopers in my videos recently than I have had, like, non-blooper videos. But that's just my life. It's just going that way right now. Y'all are just along for the ride with me, aren't you? Now see, there's no reason you should not be going on here. Why are you doing this to me? It's open quite wide. I'm going to open it even wider. I didn't have any trouble getting the other one. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to close this up. Now, let me make sure that jump ring's closed. It is. Now, the only thing about this ombre chain is it tends to twist around. You have to be a little bit careful there, just so you don't get it all twisted up on yourself. And I'm going to put this one on for my lobster, and there it is. Another little necklace. Oh, I've got to trim this off that I can stack. Or necklace. Bracelet. Another little bracelet that I can stack here. Focus, Wendy. I swear I am so scattered today. I have got so much to get done before we leave. And I just can't seem to, plus packing, all that too. I just can't seem to get it all together. Okay. But isn't this cute? So we've got 2 little ombre bracelets now. We have these 2. And we're going to make a chain one out of this. So this is like so easy. You just take it, you measure your wrist. I'm leaving a little bit extra to dangle down. I am going to take my cutters, cut one of these links. That's it. That is all you do. I mean, it's so simple. It's almost sad. You connect your lobster on one side. And you don't even have to use a ring on the other side because you've got all these fantastic little links. You can clasp it wherever you want. So here we have, look at this, our memory wire bracelets. We're going to layer them. I'm just going to lay them across my wrist because full with lobsters, it's just going to be annoying to everybody. Isn't that pretty? A cute little stack, and I mean literally you did nothing but move these from this to memory wire, cut some chain, and attach some lobster clasps. That's it. So check out Jesse James beads. Their chain, their Pantone strands are beautiful. These new spring strands are absolutely stunning. And they also have chain reaction, which has beads on it. So you could use a piece of that as well and just make another little one out of that. And look how pretty it would, I mean, a huge stack. We could do another one of these if I wanted up here and down here. So super simple, super quick, great gifts. So check them out, jessijamesbeads.com. I will have the website linked in the description box below this video. And I have a coupon right now. It is Whitman 10, I believe, and that will get you 10% off your entire order. So check it out, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.